Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Yesterday doesn't matter, it only serves as a ladder. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed, so make your plans accordingly. Today is a new day to start again. Take each moment one by one and do the best you can. Grand Rising, today is a new day to start again. It is 12/11/2024. I get one day off a week. That's what I've been doing. And when you don't have a car, that's really not enough time. But I've been making it work. My home base needs tended to anyways. So I am up early and I'm going to try to make this a very productive day. I feel uncomfortable. My stomach has been churning. It's just me, myself, and I here, the Trinity. Me is what I want to do. Myself is what I need to do. I is what I'm supposed to do. What I do is the way, the woo-wee that I talk about. And it will be regardless of what I say. Sometimes I just want to let loose. Let everything out I've been holding back. Basically, there's a scene in Rounders where Rounders is a poker movie. It's really the only poker movie. And there's a scene where he is a lawyer that quit being a poker player. He was going to law school. And he stumbles into a poker game with a lot of the elite in the area. And they're playing. And he comes in blind and basically reads everybody's hand. Sometimes I want to do that, like in public, because I'm sick of it, but or show off for whatever reason. But it's just better to stay shut up because you'll get yourself into bad situations sometimes by showing people up. But you do have this thing where you demand to be heard. What good can come of this? But you must find a way to release. Like you can't just always hold it. So sometimes you fall on other people. I did that a little bit yesterday, and it will tarnish your behavior. Things that I shouldn't do, I did because I'm trying to release one way or another. And then you have regret. I try to be this person that I want to be on these videos. But then I get out in public and it's like you're in the buffet line and you're just kind of waiting there and shit happens. And you fall into groups, you fall into like behaviors. I really struggle to maintain my serenity. I think I'm uncomfortable because of my performance. I'm allowing irritation to influence my behavior. But these videos do help. And the 7 people that watch. Christmas. There was a time not that long ago that my favorite time of the year was Christmas. I loved Christmas because it made me feel close to my mom who loved Christmas. So the most difficult part of my awakening has been my loss of Christmas. It breaks my heart because of my attachment to my mother. But I know that there is a reason. Santa Claus does exist, and he's going to find out who's naughty or nice by what presents he gives. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. When I was 8 years old, my mom put deer tracks on the roof of our house. We had a light snow. It was a few days before Christmas. She had my brothers go on top of the roof and put deer tracks to make it look like a reindeer had came onto our roof with a sleigh. And she wanted to have physical evidence. My brothers were up there doing it. The reason why all this was taking place, I was 8 years old, and my brothers had explained to me because I had came to them saying, I don't think the Santa thing is real. And they explained that if I convince mom that I still think that Santa is real, our Christmases will be bigger and we should try to rush that for as long as we can. So I put on a show a little bit for my mom, and she jumped into it and had my brothers up on the roof putting deer tracks. And so in the process of this, them not wanting to do that for Davy, they were like, Mom, he doesn't really even believe in Santa. And then she had to fight back, yes, he does. Because I'd convinced her that I still believed in Santa. Oh, man. So it's just a funny thing for me with my life. That if my mom still believes that I believe, it's just a way that life goes along during, I'm 8 years old and I have this realization. I went off script there for a second, so I'm just gonna move on. So she did it with love, and it was so much fun for her. She really enjoyed it, and I betrayed her trust because I was becoming aware as an 8-year-old boy, and I didn't let her know how aware I was, even though she gave me everything. Seems like a betrayal to her, my stance on Christmas now, because I believe that Christmas is a spell, and it's one of the most powerful spells, and it holds pretty much everything together. But it does seem to be fading. Like, I see that people are recognizing more on a conscious level. There was this big push for being able to say Merry Christmas not that long ago, and now I think even those people are realizing that there's something to it. But hopefully our children and we are able to reclaim these family rituals for ourselves and create our traditions, create our own traditions, because these are very, very, very important times, obviously, because it's the present. It's more important than the signing of the Declaration of Independence, because that happened a long time ago. Right now, we're in it. You're as important as George Washington, I'm telling you. The sky, as above, so below. This time, the position of the celestials has influence. We, as a collective, are influenced. I think if I could sit down with my mom and tell her how I got here, I think she would understand and probably laugh a little bit, because she knew, and she always knew, that everything would work out in the end. That's the greatest gift my mom gave me. She had faith in me. To-do list. I wrote it on the top here. If I get my penmanship good and in alignment and take my time, I can make a to-do list that looks really good. And if I check them off, I can get myself into a good situation. I'm getting back to basics, back to self. Money. Money, money, money. I'm in the best position I've been in a very, very, very long time. I'm healthier, mind, body, soul, than I ever have been. Me, myself, and I. I'm better than I ever have been. What was true yesterday may not be true tomorrow. I'm a strong-ass Aries. My goal is to really use all of my wisdom. I have been blessed. The blessing is eternal. I am an eternal being, and today is a new day to start again. The Tao is great. Do great. Be great. Don't be a hoe. Ho, ho, ho. Have an awesome day.